So we can start. How's your week? How are you?
Well, in my case, it has been great. But today is Monday, so this is starting the week. But the last week it was a little busy, but it was great.
Good, good. I'm glad. And Andrea.
Good too. Busy, very, very busy. I spent all weekend working and studying, but I am very grateful because not many people nowadays have those two opportunities to be working and studying. So I consider it as
Yeah,
a blessing, even though it requires extra energy. but but it has been good, thank God.
yeah, you're right. We are lucky that we're teachers, so we have work. Okay. Valeria, did you have the topic for today?
Yes.
Okay, so you can start, please.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Yeah,
confirm if you can see the screen?
no yet.
No. Let me check again. Um, Now, can you see the screen?
Yes, Google Classroom.
Yes. What about you, tutor? Can you see the screen?
No yet, but I'm trying to fix something here. So please give me a second.
Okay.
If I have a lot of web pages open, and that. Wait a minute, please. Now I can see. Yes.
Okay. Well, the class today is about Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a complement of Google Chrome that can use teachers to create, copy, assign, supervise, collect, grade, and record activities, and also have a structure that allows that students can go through the Google Classroom in an easy way and step by step. It's very practical to use. Some of the advantages is that it's easy to use, it's very practical, it's free. There are packages in which some teachers can pay to have the opportunity to give classes in a synchronous way. But if you don't want to pay that, you can access to a free, and the only thing that you are not going to have is that option to give to have the live classes. Also allow to share information instantaneously and asynchronous. That means that teachers and students can check the information at any time. It makes the class more enjoyable because allow that teachers can publish a lot of information like videos, pictures, links, and whatever they want in order to make more dynamic the class. Is self-intuitive and friendly because as you are going to see now the interface, and it's very easy to use, and you have the option to put the tasks through topics, and also help students with organization because it's going to give you an screen in which there are many tabs, and sometimes are for topics, for assignments, quizzes, and the different tools that we have in Google Classrooms. Allow schedule tasks. This is very great because, for example, in the case of teachers, sometimes they organize all the activities for the week. And what they can do is, for example, I want that task be published tomorrow, not today. So they can do that. So they can organize one day all the activities of the week, and students not are going to see that information until the date that the teacher put or schedule for the task. And also create quiz and exams. It's very practical for teachers because you can get the grades instead of check all the exams. And well, the last one that I said before is that allow share videos, pictures, text, links, also documents, many things. Well, to have different advantages for teachers. We can create content our content, or we can publish content of other web pages or teachers. We can make feedback below. I'm going to share how. It's easy access to materials, very easy. And for students, the same advantages that I said before, that is, they can share content too, check information, organize tasks, and review content. Well, how to access. So you're going to go to your email account, and here in these bottoms, you're going to scroll down, and here is going to appear the option Classroom. Well, I have created some content in order to check the information. So the first step, here I have 2 classes, but you can create a new one. So you click here and you can join to a class or create a class. To create a class, you have to agree with the policy, continue, and here you're going to put the name of the class, for example, I don't know, 4th grade. And the subject, I don't know, English, and create. You can put the room or section if you want. It's just going to take some seconds, and he's going to appear. Also, you can go clicking here in these 3 lines to the other classes. I'm going to go to present perfect tense because I have some information here. So, well, we are going to find some screens that are stream, classroom, people, and grades. Here in stream, okay, I'm going to tell you that this is the environment for teachers. So I have created some tasks, but if you want, here you can find the information that I have published. For example, I share a link to present perfect or past perfect. And I have created some assignments in order that you don't be this part so isolated. Here in the classroom,
Valeria?
yes.
Sorry. Could you please show us one of the...
The activity? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
just one.
Yes. I'm going to. Okay, this is the link, but it's because I have an exercise, so for that reason I don't show in this moment. But here is very easy because you can click, and it's going to appear the video. I don't know if you can listen.
Nope.
No.
No, but it's okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. So we are going to have classroom to create the assignments, and people to add the people that is going to be our students or our teachers. In students, I'm going to add your email account. For that reason, I have as the email. Let me check it. Do you have the email account open?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me check. So I'm going to share with you an invitation, and please access to that. Oh, I can copy. Okay. Okay. Keep yours.
No, I'm looking. It hasn't arrived yet.
Let me check because it can invite student from this domain. Dismiss. I don't know what it doesn't allow.
Okay, I have another email, so let me give you the
Yes, because
username. Just one second, please, while I'm opening it.
Okay, don't worry.
Um, that's the email. I sent it through the chat.
Okay. Wait, don't let me copy, but got me to copy. Actriz 17. Where is email? Email.com. Okay. Okay. Well, here we in the option of teachers, this is if you want that other teacher work with you and they can manage the same classroom than you. But well, in this case, we are not going to do that. I have some users because I put that in order to practice a lot. And well, we can in here in actions we can remove the accounts that we don't need or the students that, for example, don't allow to the class. Just click here in the square, go to actions and remove. And that's it. So, well, here in this,
Valeria, excuse me.
yes.
I went to the link you sent me, and there's nothing appeared here. So I don't know what happened.
Let me check
The
because
class
it's
haven't found. You haven't found the class, is what I said. Look at the screenshot
okay.
to send. And your class is not, it's not there. Look.
Can you reload? And what about you, Andrea? Can you
Yes, I'm
access?
already there. I'm actually right now inside your class.
Okay, let me share again. Share again. Here. How is the email? I forgot it. Actress. Actress.
The same thing with C. Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
You see that the pillar, it doesn't say invited, and my username says invited. That's something weird there.
Yes, very weird because it has to appear like this platform. Ah no, sorry, this is not it. Have to see like this one. Join. You click in join,
Yes,
and
I did that.
yes, and he is going to load the classroom.
No, I'm not. I'm not allowed to see your class. It's a shame.
Well, if you can access, don't worry because I have here an account as a student, another as a teacher. So you can view the two accounts meanwhile I'm explaining how it works. So don't worry.
Okay.
So, well, here in the stream, all the activities, tasks, quizzes, links, all the information that teachers want to share, is going to appear here in this screen. And also here are going to appear the oncoming tasks or activities that the students have to develop. So, once we have invited students, we can go to classwork, and we can create as I said before, an activity, share links, or whatever you want. It's very easy because you have to click here in create. You can put an assignment, quiz, assignment, a question, material, reuse, post, or topic. I'm going to create an assignment. So here we can put a title. For example, I'm going to write present perfect tense, and here we are going to give some instructions. For example, we can write like click in the document, edit, and save, for example. You have different options. You have the option to add a Google Drive, a link, a file, or a YouTube link. Or you can create docs, slides, sheets, drawings, or forms. In this first exercise, we are going to add a Google Drive. For example, I'm going to share one of the ones that I have here, and you can add. Here, you can have more options because you can give the students the options that they just can view the file or that they can edit. For example, if you click here in edit, it's going to send a template for each students, and they can modify the templates, and later you are going to access to each template and look what the students do. Because if you just give this option, they are going to view the Google Sheet, but they're not going to make any change. And this option is very good, for example, for the teachers that prepare something in Excel. I don't know, for example, for Excel courses or account courses, you can share that. Here I'm going to share. Here we have more options because we can share to all the students or specific students. For example, I don't want that all the students see this task, just Pilar. So I just going to click everything and just click in Pilar. We can score the activity. For example, I want that this task just be 10 points, and the due time is the deadline. So for example, I want that the deadline is going to be on Thursday, and that's it. And topic. So as I said before, I have created some topics, but if you don't have any topic, you can create a new one here, create topic, and for example, present perfect. Perfect, for example. And here in the rubric, you can create or reuse a rubric if you have download one before. I'm going to use a rubric. It's not mine, but I choose this one to make more easy the example. So, for example, I said the score is going to be 10 points. So I'm going to give 5 points if the students, hold on, please. Oh, for example, coherence is going is one of the items that I'm going to late. So students are able to blah 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 blah, and also you can add another point. So you're going to have 5 points, and for example, I don't know, we can use this one, for example. So the lesson you can copy and put here, I don't know, you're going to evaluate grammar, for example, something like that. So later you are going to click here in save. Okay, here's the missing rubric. You have to always put a name and a description. For example, follow the steps, and later you go to save. What is happening here? I don't know what is happening. I'm going to go to give a less score. one. I don't know what is, okay. Okay, so this rubric, when the student is going to develop the activity, is like a guide in order that they know what are the aspects the teacher is going to evaluate. So taking into account that the deadline is going to be April 30 on Thursday, but here I have a lot of options. We can assign, that is send the activity, or we have schedule. We can schedule, for example, I want that this activity appear the same day. So I'm going to schedule for April 30, 2020. And I'm going to put a day. So I want that this task appears at 7 a.m. because they start that day at the day, that class at that hour. So they are going just to have one day to do the activity. Okay. So here, when you go in stream, here is the task. And here appears the score, who is the students that are going to view the activity, and more information. For example, other thing that you can do is here in assignment, you can, for example, share a file. So I'm going to share the worksheet that I did before. And it's going to be the same, a title, so past simple tense, instructions, read, download, complete, and attach. Here we have the same options for all the students. We are going to give a score, for example, 20 points. So the due date and time is going to be tomorrow. And a topic, for example, past simple tense. Here I'm not going to create a new one. I'm going to choose one that has been created before. And for example, I want to just assign. I'm not going to schedule. So here is going to appear the task. This is the task. So students, when click it, this is the information that appears for teachers. But for students, when they access to the classroom, here they are going to find the task. They are going to click it, and here they are going to find the description and also the document, and they can download the document. And the other thing that is important for the students is that they can mark the activity as done. So when they click this, the activity is not going to appear anymore because there is done. And the idea is that they are going to be able to here look the activities that are upcoming. So here is the importance from the earliest to the latest activity. And for example, they can go here and they are going to find the same activity. So, what else? Also, for example, I want to share a video, the present simple. Here I'm going to put the instructions, and we are going to add a link. Or we can also, wait, take me out. For example, a YouTube link. So they can go here, for example, present simple, and look for the videos. Or also, if you have the link, you can go to URL and copy the link. For example, I'm going to select this one. So I click in add, And here is going to appear the video. For example, always is going to request to give some points because, well, the idea is that these activities be graded, and I'm going to assign. And in the case of students, they are going to have the activity here. But let me check what happened, because then also you have access, quick access from here. You can select the classroom that you have if you want to all the students, or if you choose just the students that you want. And here you can add information more quickly. For example, watch the video, and these activities is not going to be graded. It's just information that you want to share. For example, this one, and click add, and you're going to pause. And here is going to appear the video. In the case of students, also is going to appear. And students is going to have the option to comment. So they can copy the link. Also here, they can write anything that they want. For example, I don't know, hello, for example. And if they want to delete, they can do it. Just click delete. It's very easy. It's very easy. I want to tell you another good option, that is quiz assignment. So for example, you have exam, present, perfect. I'm going to use a new one. So you can create here in forms. You're going to create a Google form in order to make more easy the grade of the task. You can write here the title, and a little description. For example, this one. Here you're going to write the questions. So I'm going to go here. I have some questions prepared. Mm. So for example, here. This is the option. And you can write here the answers. Yet, already, still. You can say here if it's going to be a multiple choice or it's going to be check boxes. And if you have these options, it's not going to be graded. But if you want that this be a quiz that is going to give the score, you're going to go here to settings. You're going to click here in quizzes. And you're going to turn on this option, make this a quiz. When you turn on this option, it gives you this option. Immediately after each submission, so students are going to be able to watch the grade of each question. And also you can have here these options. You can click it or unclick it. For example, missed questions, correct answers, and point values. If you click save, here is going to be able this option, and that you can choose what is the correct answer. For example, in this case, it's going to be, they say they posted in 2 weeks ago, but for example, but it already hasn't arrived. You can say that this is the right answer, and you're going to click here in Done. And you can send the email. I'm going to share to my other account and Andrea, what is your email address?
Mine is Unat AD Contreras. I guess is that one the one I'm using? No, I'm confused. Wait.
Yes,
I think now the username is not accepted.
No, mine actually did work, but it's because I create a whole new account. So it has nothing, like it's completely free.
Okay. No, it's not. Yes, not the. It's just the name, not the.
It doesn't appear. Well, I'm going to click to myself for the moment to show you what is going to happen. So, if, for example, the student is going to open the inbox, and here is going to appear the new assignment, and they just open. Give me a moment because this is not the link.
Maybe Andrea could check that she had access.
Yes. Yes, I'm going to click this one.
Please.
Well, here. Yeah. I'm going to write something on the class just to check if you guys are copying.
Okay. Let me check. Okay, here there is. So when a student is going to click the exam and open, for example, they choose yet and submit. And they are going to have later the option of view score. And if they are going to give a tick because this is right. And also, let me here. I forgot to put the score. Sorry, because if the question is correct, it is going to give you the score of 5. For example, you want another question. You click here in Add, and you're going to write another question. For example, this one. Here you write the options. And you're going to click here in Answer Click, and you choose the correct one, for example, Yet, and click Done. And click again here and give the score, for example, 5 points. And I'm going to share again in order that you can view what is going to happen. So students going to click the exam. And for example, in this one, they are going to choose Yet, and in this one, they are going to click Already, and they are going to submit. Later, they are going to watch the score, and he's going to appear that this is right and this is wrong. Another thing that teachers can make to provide a feedback is that they are going to click in Answer key, and here in the Add Answer Feedback, you put a comment. For example, for negative sentences, we use Yet. And here you go to this one, and you're going to put here the same feedback and save. Now I want that you watch this page because there is a feedback, and I'm going to reload. For example, in this one, this is right, so there's no feedback, but in this one, it's a mistake, so here is the feedback. And this is very useful because sometimes students don't know why this is the wrong answer. And if they don't have a teacher in that moment, well, they are not going to receive a feedback, or maybe they are going to be with a doubt. So this is a good option. And we can go again to the classwork, and we can assign. Oh, here is a comment of Andrea. Hello, I'm going on Google Class. What else? What else? Here, teachers have an option of grades, so they can watch the progress. I have made a lot of assignments, so all the assignments going to be here. And once the students finish an assignment, teacher is going to be able to add a note. For example, here you're going to give 40 points. Here is going to give 2 of 5, 5 of 5, and he is going to be able to grade all the assessments. So it's very practical because teachers can share information, all the information that they want, and also they can grade at the same time. And students can review all the content, can comment. Students also can publish different information. For example, if I go to the classroom, students can also share information. For example, if students watch a video that is related to the topic, they can copy the link, and here they can send the video. There are many tutorials about how to manage Google Classroom, so it's very easy, very practical, and students can view all the activities. The only thing that they can see is the score, but once they share the assignment, and the teacher provides the score, they are going to be able to see that score because they don't have here the tab of score. And what else? Yeah, well, here we have the settings, so we can customize our classroom. For example, the class details like section, number, and also here we have the class code because sometimes some students are request for a class code, so the teacher can give the code and they can access without any problem. And here are all the options that they can have to manage the classroom. Also, they can go here and to have all the classroom that they have, because for example, if they can have for 4th grade, 5th grade, 7th grade, or if they just want just have one grade, they can just go for topics. And here is also settings, so you have to go to options to go settings here or right there and click in any course that you want to see. Also here you're going to click here and the code is going to appear, and it's a easy way because for students it's very practical. So well, this tool is very useful for Facebook face-to-face environments and virtual environments. For face-to-face environments, because teachers can complement their tasks. For example, if they want to improve the 4 communicative skills in class, but they don't have too much time to share information, videos, pictures, or exams, they can do it through a Google Classroom. It's free, it's easy to manage, and for example, they can send a lot of tasks and quizzes through the application. And is very useful for virtual environments. Now, for example, in the quarantine, it's a good option that many schools has because it's free and they can share a lot of information. Also, teachers can record themselves and share the videos through the app. Well, this is the bibliography, and well, that's it. I don't know if you have any question or any comment.
Thank you so much, Valeria. I don't know if Andrea has some comments.
No, congratulations, Valeria. You have a hand of the Google Classroom. Is obviously that you manage perfectly the application and you have very clear all the settings and all the options that this kind of virtual environment offers for teachers and also for students. So congratulations, very, very good presentation.
Thank you.
Valeria, could you please repeat because I don't remember. I know you, I know you mentioned that, but I want you to tell me again. According to your point of view, what are the disadvantages of this tool?
Well, one of the disadvantages is that you can have a live class. For example, in asynchronous way is not possible. But for example, and another thing that teachers can do is that, for example, here they share the link of Zoom and have a class
Mm.
through Zoom or another app, for example.
And Gmail already has live calls and stuff like that.
Yes, I said that Google Classroom has one option to do some classes in a synchronous ways, but if you want to have access to that, you have to pay.
Yeah, okay, yes, I remember. Well, no, no, okay, it was very, very good. I think you would use this tool in the future, I guess, because it's very useful, it's very complete and very easy to use. And even though we have face-to-face environment, we need to integrate technologies and we need to integrate these kind of tools, even though we are at the schools. And that's what teachers, some teachers don't want to understand, but it's necessary. It's the future.
Yes, that's true.
Well, thank you so much. I think that's it. If you don't have any more questions, no.
No.
Okay, girls, thank you so much. See you in our next encounter. Would you please remind me what's the date?
Let me check. Going to be. Oh my goodness, I forgot.
I closed my email, but let me check.
It's going to be the
According
May
to
4th.
my schedule, is May 4th. Yeah, May 4th at
May
3 p.m.
4th.
Novas and novice
Are
Yes.
you
by Jenny
available
Quiroga. On May 4th, yes.
Yes,
at that
I
time?
no, at 3 p.m. I can. I can just after 5.
So, so far we can leave it at 6 p.m. for May 4th. Yes?
Yes,
Yes, yes, no
it's okay
problem.
for me.
Okay. We have to ask Jenny anyway, but so far we just scheduled that time. May 4th, 6 p.m. Okay?
Okay, okay, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you so much, girls. Thank you, Valeria. Congratulations for your presentation. Very complete. You managed perfectly the tool. I hope you can use this tool in your classes, in your practical experience. As always, I'm going to ask you the favor to fill up the assistance with the data I'm going to put in the Skype, okay?
Okay,
Have a great evening and bye-bye.
okay.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Have the
much. Thank
same.
you,
Have the
Valeria.
same. Have a good day.
Bye.
Night. Bye.